Hello my marvellous sausages, it's the 20th of June and it's time for a weekly reset, week 5 in Season of the Deep, and we've had a really cool cut sequence pop up this week. I'm not going to tell you much about it, but it's really cool and cool, and it explains, well, quite a lot about everything, yes. We'll also have a little look at the Days of Eternity loot pool. We'll see if there's any new lore about the Veil on Neomuna. But first of all, we shall have a start off with the Eververse. Okay then folks, here we go. I'm going to dive straight in with the Bright Dust this week because I don't like spending silver. It makes me feel a bit weird. Okay, so here we are with the Meditator shader. Ooh, let's have a look at this one. Well, look at my trousers. They're from the dungeon, these are, and they look really weird. I can't get them to fit in at all with anything. But anyway, there we go. It's a nice sort of purpley pinky thing with a bit of a brownie top on it as well. There we go, there's that. Next we've got Abyssinian Gold. I always was quite partial to this one. Haven't put it on for ages. Ooh, it looks very nice on my jacket there, and it's making my trousers glow very strangely. It's weird. These trousers, they don't go with anything. Anyway, let's onwards and upwards. Ghost Purple. Let's have a look at Ghost Purple. Transmit effect. Oh, there it is. Yes, good. It's well, it's a purpley thing, yes. We've got the ROV shell, R-O-V shell, which I do like. Look, it's cool. Explorer X01. A bit rusty on the old pods there. That's quite nice. What's that? 2,850 Bright Dust. Ridiculous. We've got the You Say dance. Let's have a look at this. That's, well, it's quite flamboyant, isn't it? Yes, very flamboyant, that one. It's quite humorous. Let's pick that one up. It's only 700 Bright Dust. Why the hell not? Thanks very much. And then let's go down to the remainder of the Bright Dust Milarkeys. We've got Threatening Stance. Let's have a look at this. Ooh, that's quite nice. Ooh, that's a pretty one, isn't it? That's a cool one. That's Season of the Hunt, is it? I think so. I do like it. Very John Woo. Yes. Does it do anything? Ah, I thought it was going to go. That would have been quite cool, but never mind. Okay, next we've got the Ta-da emote, which I think is great, and it's one that goes on forever. If you haven't got the Ta-da emote, I'd recommend you pick it up. Here he goes. He's going to look at you now and go with his arms ready. I love that. That's great. Enjoy that. Marvellous. Next, we've got the M3D1 shell. Medi shell? Yes, the 3 is the E and the 1 is an I. And it's a big fat ambulance, basically. There it is, look, with a floating ring. It's very nice if you like big fat ambulances and floating rings. Next, ooh, what's this? A celestial horn. Ooh, sounds a bit rude. Now then, thank you, sound effects. Let's have a little look here at that. Ooh, that's nice. It's kind of taken. It's bloody hell, that is a really different looking sparrow, isn't it? Nice purple engines as well. Right, we're still on the ornaments for this season, and this is the At Any Cost, which is for the Soul Survivor sniper rifle, and that's pretty. Yes, we've got a bit of taken aspect to it. We've got the green stone. Ooh, you can see in the sight there. That's lovely, isn't it? And we've got the ivory handle. Very pretty set of ornaments this season. That is very nice. How much is that one? 700. No, I can't be bothered. And then we've got the heatsink. Good lord, it's the Ariana's Vow. Where have you been, Ariana's Vow? I keep on looking for you and you're just never there. It's a fantastic exotic, this, actually. Let's have a little look at that. Ooh, that's quite pretty too. Is it stupid money? It's a bit much for my tastes. And then we got here the Pegasus projection. There we go. I only want my fedora. Don't really care about that one. Ghost Purple, which we've already had on the front screen. Dark Blade effects. That's... well, it's got a big sword that comes dropping in through your head and drops out of your bottom like that. And then we've also got Signal Processed. Wasn't this last week as well? Not much in the way of change, is there? No, okay. Right, this. Breezy Clear. Now then, let's have a little look at this. Breezy Clear. Now, yes, it's revolting, basically. Although it's, well, you know, it's quite summery and springy because you've got wheat and flowers all over it. It goes hilariously on ships and stuff. So if you want a really silly shader, that's a good one to have. Next, we've got Jack Arena, which is either brilliant or rubbish, depending on what you've got on. Because you can see, look, it's given a lovely sort of matte gunmetal on my helmet. But on the cloth, cloth here, or is that the leather? It's kind of made it like an itchy blanket, which I don't really like, but it can go very well on things with the blacks and the greys there. So if you haven't got Jacarina, I would pick it up because it can be a corker. We've got Atmospheric Glow. This is another good one that I like. Ooh, that is nice. That's Season of Opulence, and actually it's one of the few shaders that make my glowy trousers look good as well. I do have this, but if you don't, I really recommend you pick that baby up. It's very smart. And then finally we've got the Celestial Dome. Unsure. Ooh, it's quite nice. Ooh, it's got a strong sort of blue and a lovely dirty white. It's dirty, that white is, and it's excellent too. Ooh, nice shiny silver helmet, matte, not too glowy. Now, like I said, we've got another mission. It's a very simple mission this week. It won't take you 2 minutes to do. It's the cutscene that's of interest. And, well, it is very interesting because it basically gives you the basis of why everything is happening. It's quite bizarre and rather interesting. What do you think about it? Let me know in the comments. I'm not showing any spoilers of anything here in this particular video. I might do another video about it possibly tomorrow. But anyway, there we go. Make sure you do the weekly mission and have a little look at that cutscene. It's massive. Right, next, on to the tower and Banshee. Ooh, and look, here's Lord Salatin in the tower. Iron Banana is back. Very interesting. We do have a cool emblem up for sale this week as well. Not this week, you know, on the rank there. Rank 16. I might do some of this on stream tomorrow, actually, or at least for about half of it, I suppose. And then we might do something else. Yes, anyway, there we go. Iron Banana returns this week. But I do want to show you something very interesting with Banshee. There's something really interesting with Hawthorne. And then we'll also have a look at Ada's shaders. So let's have a look at Banshee here first. Now, the reason I'm here with Banshee, first of all, this daily is very, very interesting. It's got an S on Light GG, which means it's practically a god roll. Could well be your god roll. Don't forget, god rolls are indeed subjective. But S means it's incredibly popular with the Destiny crowd. Let's have a look. We've got, it's an Ezrax's Whisper Glaive. It's Arc. It's Adaptive. We've got Adrenaline Junkie, Lead from Gold, Alloy Magazine, Accurized Rounds, Auxiliary Reserves, and Ballistic Tuning as well. Lovely. Don't forget, that's going to be disappearing 1 o'clock in the morning UK time today. So there's another 6 hours-ish left on that one. And the other one I want to show you here is this. I might actually pick this up, actually. It's the Harsh Language Grenade Launcher. Now, this is a god roll because it's running with the new destabilizing rounds. It makes targets volatile. That's brilliant for this. It's a wave frame as well, so it does really spread the love. We've also got Envious Assassin, High Velocity Rounds, Implosion Rounds, Quatermass in a Pit, and a Confined Lunch in a Cupboard, and a Handling Masterwork as well. That is fantastic, well worth picking up. But remember, this particular roll will only be here until 1 AM Thursday morning UK time, so whatever that works out for wherever you are about this beautiful planet of ours. Now, before we go and see Ada the Shader, we see we got a Season of the Deep icon floating above Hawthorne's head. I came here with my Warlock, and there wasn't a quest, so I've switched to my Titan and come here, and now the quest is here. So if you're not seeing the quest and it's bugged out for you, switch characters and go and see them there, because let's go and have a look now to see if this works. There we go, we've got a Fishing Rally quest. Look, I'm not going to pretend I understand why Savathun has fish on the throne world, or what could cause them to swarm. Take your bait and rod and see what you can fish up. Let's have a little look. So, we got a partition score of 100. Earn points to collect the partition rewards by catching fish in the miasma of the throne world. Higher quality fish are worth more, so we've got to get a score of 100. Exotics are 20, legendaries are 5, rares are 2, uncommons are 1. They do have to be in the throne world as well, and we've got some rewards here. We've got upgrade module, enhancement cores, we've got a deep engram, an enhancement prism, and legendary gear, and it expires this weekly reset. Does that mean it resets after weekly reset? I don't know, but it's step 1 of 6, so it probably looks like this is going to take us pretty close to the end of the season. We're going to have to do it in each one of the ponds. Let's have a little look. Let's pick it up there. There we go. So there we go. Here it is. Yes. So this week you got to go to the throne world in the miasma. You know what I mean. Over here. Look. Yes. There we are. And you can see the fishing quest there as well. There we are. A fishing quest for us all. If you hate fishing, sorry about that. And this week, what have we got? Well, we've got the Satu tribe here, which is one of the 3 of the movie ones. I don't mean like it's a film. I mean it moves. Look. Now my trousers are moving anyway. But you can see on the back of my jacket there, there's kind of a moving wall aria effect. There we are, that's good there. We've got Bray Innovation here, which is like a, that's like a yellow and a blue and a blue. Yeah, there we are. And finally we got Dead Orbit's Fate as well, which is actually really good, and it's just it's a rare shader. That's great. Well worth picking that one up if you ain't got it. Okay, Vanguard playlist time. Let's have a little look at what modifiers and things we've got. We've got Subtle Foes, we've got a Solar Surge and a Stasis Surge. There's a Void threat in that one as well for the Vanguard Ops. The Nightfall this week is the Fallen Saber. Let's have a quick squiz. We've got Arc and Void shields there. We've got Champions of Barrier and Overload Ilk. We've got an Arc threat. There's Hot Knife. I hate that all the Shanks have got solar shields. We've got Overcharge weapons. We've got an Arc Surge and we've got a Strand Surge. And there's an Overcharge on Fusion Rifles as well, and the Galvanized one too, which makes opponents difficult to stun. And don't forget the Grandmaster version of the Fallen Saber too. And the Nightfall reward is the Loaded Question. Here's the Adept version from the Grandmasters. And switching and changing Pinnacles this week. First of all, the raid, the Pinnacle raid, is the Vow of the Disciple here on the Throne World. And the Prophecy Dungeon is the Pinnacle one as well. The Iron Banana mode is Eruption in the Crucible. And the rotators we've got is Rift. Good English, eh? The rotators we've got is Rift. And we've got Rumble in the Jungle, and we've got Mayhem as well. Now, moving on to Neomuna, let's have a quick squiz at what we've got here. Well, we've got the Vex Incursion Zone is Zephyr Concourse, and the partition is Backdoor, and the weekly campaign mission is Downfall. And we do also have our Noja of Veil Containment. I'm going to pile on in and listen to see if there's anything there. Well, here we are in the Veil Containment. Hello, the Veil. That takes on a bit of a different meaning after you've seen this week's cutscene. Anyway, here we go. Yes, we got a new one. I'm enjoying doing this. Let's have a listen.
Chioma Essie. Research log. Siva. Siva is a nanotech fabrication system intended to be used by Exodus ships to rapidly build necessary resources from base matter. Maya calls it Willa Bray's obsession, without a hint of self-awareness. But we both see the potential it poses for the future. Each nanomachine in Siva's design is an independent, thinking machine, utilizing a distributed quantum network to coordinate movement. Like a mechanical version of Radiolaria. Probably where the design was inspired from, if I'm being honest. But the design can be pushed. We're looking at ways of incorporating components from disabled Vex and erased exomines. If we can insulate the nanomachines from the radiation that killed the Exos, maybe their deaths won't be for nothing.
Wait, does this really mean I'm part Vex?
Well, it's too early to jump to these conclusions, Nimbus. But there does seem to be some connection between the Vex and the Cloud Striders. It may explain why you and the others are able to enter the Vex network without the aid of splicers.
Can I time travel?
No, let's hope not.
That was quite entertaining. Yes, we don't want Nimbus time travelling or we'll all be erased before we've even started, eh? Ooh, there we go. Another cool one there this week. And moving into Dares of Eternity, the Legend version we have, let's have a look, we've got the Cabal, then we've got Taken, and then we've got Crota in the final round. And now it's time for that really bizarre bit where I do all the Dares of Eternity loot like the Generation games from the 1970s. Keep an eye out for the special prizes. The Arsenic Bite Combat Bow Arc Lightweight Frame. The Blast Batu Grenade Launcher Arc Adaptive Frame. The Corsair's Wrath Linear Fusion Rifle Solar Precision Frame. The Deafening Whisper Grenade Launcher Void Wave Frame. The Dire Promise Hand Cannon Kinetic Adaptive Frame. A Washmatic Washer Dryer, definitely not a kid's toy. The Enigma's Draw Sidearm Kinetic Precision Frame. The Escape Velocity Submachine Gun Kinetic Lightweight Frame. The Gian 7 Pulse Rifle Arc Adaptive Frame. The Royal Chase Scout Rifle Void Precision Frame. The True Prophecy Hand Cannon Kinetic Aggressive Frame. A cuddly toy! The friction fire submachine gun, kinetic precision frame again. The Timeline's Vertex fusion rifle, solar adaptive frame. 62 days of the season left. That's quite a lot. Let's see what's going to unfold there anyway. I know Solstice is part of this. But anyway, let me know what you think about this week's cutscene. Let me know, are you playing Iron Banana this week? And if you really want a cool build, I've done a video on this build with the Thorn here. It's a Strand Warlock build. You must have a look at it. It's absolutely hilarious fun. I link it here now. There it is, look on the screen. Anyway, if you did enjoy the vid, a like and subscribe would be utterly fantastic. And don't forget, I've also got a live streaming channel where we do variety games on a Monday, and we also partake of a bit of Destiny 2, in fact, tomorrow evening. So if you're interested, come on over. Don't forget to drop me a subscribe there and a notification bell so you know when I'm live. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall speak to you all again very soon. Sausage?